Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review, and today it's on a Disney movie from 2002, and that is Mickey's House of Villains. Now the plot of this movie is where it's Halloween night at the House of Mouse, where you got almost all the Disney classic villains, and so Jafar from Aladdin, like he plans to store in for the heroes, but then they have to wait till midnight, and so Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, and all the Disney characters, like they all show some cartoons, and then after a series of cartoons, like Jafar and all the other Disney villains, they take over the House of Mouse with a musical number called "It's Our House Now." And so Mickey Mouse has to do whatever they can to stop the villains, and hopefully like bring the House of Mouse back to normal. So that's pretty much the plot of this movie. Now, what do I think of it? I remember watching this movie like a very long time ago, and for what it is, I kind of like Mickey's House of Villains. I think Mickey's House of Villains. I think it's a good Halloween special and movie at the same time. Like a little like that's based on the House of Mouse series on from Disney. And for what it is, I like Mickey's House of Villains. Like I think Mickey's House of Villains is pretty good, and yeah, like the animation in Mickey's House of Villains is very well made, and so yeah, and of course the character designs are very good as always, and the voice acting is really good too. Like voice acting good. And yeah, cause yeah, it's like I've always wondered, like I've always decided that I've always wanted to do a movie review on Mickey's House of Villains, cause it is October, of course, and today's October 6th, and it is Halloween month, so I decided to review this movie, Mickey's House of Villains, since it has something to do with Halloween, and so I decided to review this movie today. Yeah, just for you guys. Yeah, cause it's Halloween month and it's October month, so here we are, Mickey's House of Villains. But yeah, even the musical number, the song "It's Our House Now," I think it's a good song too. Where you, where it's like you almost got every single classic Disney villain, like Cruella de Vil and Jafar, and yeah, lots of other classic Disney villains to name. Yeah, and of course other Disney villains include like Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove, as well as Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed from The Lion King, and Scar. Yeah, because it's pretty much almost like a crossover, like a Disney crossover movie with almost every single classic Disney villain in Mickey's House of Villains. So overall, Mickey's House of Villains is a good Disney movie from 2002, and I'm gonna give Mickey's House of Villains a 5 out of 5 stars. And if you haven't seen this movie yet, and if you're like a huge diehard Disney fan, then if you're like a huge fan of Disney, then I definitely recommend this movie. And I think it's also a good movie to watch during the Halloween time, like during the Halloween month of October. Yeah, there's like a bunch of other there's a bunch of other children's Halloween movies as well. Like there's also Monster House, and Monster House. I really like Monster House. I actually remember seeing Monster House in theaters as well. And of course, I already did a movie review on Monster House like a few years ago. So yeah. So yeah, definitely check out Mickey's House of Villains if you haven't seen it yet. It's worth it. So there you have it. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Mickey's House of Villains. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye everybody, and that's about it.